basically a group of 10 of us, all aged between 16 to 25, coming from various London boroughs to really work on the redevelopment of Crystal Palace National Sports Centre.
I joined the Crystal Palace design project because I'm really interested in working in a community project where the people in their community have a say in what the future of their local spaces look like.
We're here today with the Young People Design Advisory Panel just to really help get their views and their thoughts on how the space can work. And we're just really excited to get their feedback, particularly for people of their generation that are going to use it and grow up using that space going forwards. We went out, we walked the site, to give them a real chance to kind of just explore the areas that we've been looking at tonight and think about the space in a different way before they then kind of come back and give us their views on our designs and what they might like to see themselves.
Today, we're in week 2. We're looking at how could we make spaces more welcoming, inclusive and accessible.
We're here today with Beyond the Box, working with the young people to help define our work and our route forward with our project. We had a great session and our teams are working together in groups to now do some model making and to bring their ideas to life.
We are designing the master plan, the athletic stadium and the athletes hub. So it's all about bringing in that kind of heritage stuff, the elite stuff and all these different components that the kids can really help us with, and we're getting their creative juices flowing and it's really exciting to see.
Yeah, it's a very interesting project for me as I have been coming to Crystal Palace as a child, as a swimmer, using facilities, so I am used to what goes on here and it's a very interesting project for me.
I'm able to contribute ideas that I think would benefit the young people, especially me and the next generation to come.
The third week we just understand accessibility in the stadium.
Well, we were discussing the identity of the stadium, the history, the location within the park and the future of the stadium, how they see it, what they're expecting from it, how they see improvements that can be made to make it more inclusive, more accessible for everybody.
One thing I do like about the project though is just like surveying the place and understanding like what needs to be changed and like what needs to be like redesigned so that it can be accessible for everyone.
I feel like I'm actually making a difference. I do think that my opinions are being taken into account. These workshops have really helped me because I'm aspiring to be an architect. And they've really given me an insight into what architects do.
I used to train here when I was younger, so it's a bit of a full circle moment for me to come back here and participate in a project like this where I can use my creative skills and help them come up with something for the community.
I've really enjoyed being able to brainstorm ideas and look at other examples of spaces and kind of refer to them and to see what works well with them and how we can include them in this building to make it better, more accessible.
It's been really good to hear the views of a different generation and how they look at sports and understanding a different generation's perspective on signage, branding and identity and how buildings relate for people. I'm sure a lot of these ideas will be taken forward into the permanent scheme.
They're really excited to be involved in the project. We're working with Beyond the Box to help the younger generation coming up input into the wayfinding and the branding for the new sports centre to make it easier for people to get to find their way through the building, making the building more inclusive and accessible for people.
It's such a historic building and it has so much potential.